All right, welcome everybody to the release announcement for the Apex Nadex binary and spread signal service by text message. Many of you have eagerly been awaiting this release, and I know that I have been bombarded from you guys with literally hundreds upon hundreds of texts and emails and Facebook messages and Skype message waiting for these, wanting to be on a list of these. But we're releasing them first come first serve as far as the public release, just to keep it fair. And I expect these to fill up super quick and be gone in no time. And I have no ETA on when new packages will be released. So if you want them, don't delay, sign up as soon as you can. If you click the link below to sign up, if you go to that sign up page, if you still see the signals there available for sign up, they're available. If you click it and they're no longer there, then they're no longer there. There's no need to ask or send an email or send a help desk ticket. As soon as they're full, they'll be pulled off of there. Okay, so my name is John Skelton. I'm head of operations with Apex Investing. Many of you have heard from me before on videos, webinars, sales offers, trainings, presentations. This is going to be a little bit different video than what you're used to hearing from me, and I don't want to come across abrupt or short, but this will not be a sales pitch. It will be quite the opposite. I do not have enough spots available for signals to give you a sales pitch or to try to convince you of something. These are going to be gone, and I'm going to spend a lot of time telling you exactly what signals are and what they're not. You may not like what you hear. There might be expectations of what signals are going to be or not going to be, but I'm going to spend a lot of time just making it very clear to you what these signals are and what they are not. If you want them, get them. If you don't want them, don't get them. There's hundreds of people waiting. I'm going to make it very clear to you what to expect and what not to expect, what they are and are not. Okay, and if it's not what you're looking for, you don't have to sign up for them. Okay, I'm not going to feed you a line. I'm not going to promise you something that signals are not. Okay, for those of you that are Mastery Course members, you know that we are sending out the offer to sign up for signals first of all to the Mastery Course members. Now look, we've got 300 spots available that we are offering right up front. All right, we're going to have 3 different packages. We're not letting any more than 100 people in per package. All right, and we're doing that for liquidity's sake. Okay, we'll talk about liquidity a little bit more here in a little while. Okay, and I've got 300 spots available. I've got over 500 of you guys in the mastery class that get first shot. Okay, from there we've got tons of other Apex members that they'll be released to in our rooms and trade rooms, and then out to the public, so and social media, emails. There's literally not enough spots to go around. Therefore, I have nothing to sell you on or convince you of. You either like what you hear here or you don't. No hard feelings. I don't mean that wrong. I'm not going to sit here and promise you the world and make expectations and tell you, that they're going to be something they're not. I'm going to make it clear to you what they are. Okay? And we're going to talk a lot about the Apex difference. I'm not going to sit here and show you stacks of cash and mansions and get rich quick and sports cars and all that. I'm not promising you a ton of signals all day long, keep you busy and pressing buttons every minute of the day, and that you're going to make $10,000 a month and 100% win rate, and we have the holy grail of trading and on and on and on. You're not going to hear that. No, you can't go quit your job. Okay? You're not going to hear all that out there. There's plenty of scammers out there. There's plenty of signal services out there that'll promise you the world, make all these promises to you, tell you all these things, and most of them fail. Plenty of you have tried them before and you failed, you've lost your money. They're going to tell you whatever they think you want to hear to take your money and get rich quick schemes and all this stuff, and that's not what's going to happen here. I'm going to make it very clear to you what signals are and what they're not. If you're looking for 50 signals a day and you don't care about quality, you care about quantity, and you just want to stay busy and press buttons all day, this isn't for you. This is not the right signal service for you. Don't sign up for it. Okay, it's not for you if all you care about is just being busy. Okay, we're going to talk a lot about quality over quantity, because that's trading. Okay, so what are we offering? Okay, we're offering Nadex binaries and spread signals sent by text. Now, originally, when we talked to you about that we were going to be releasing this, we were going to have multiple packages, meaning we were going to have a binary package, a binary signal package. We were going to have a separate spread signal package, a separate strangles package, all these different packages. Each package was going to be $147 a month. And you'd have to pay for multiple packages if you wanted it. If you wanted binary package, you pay $147 a month. If you wanted spreads, another $147 a month. Strangles, another $147. Okay, we've changed that up. All right, we're combining them into one. All right, there's going to be, a minute ago I said we have 3 different packages. Well, what I meant was, 100 people per package, 300 packages total. But each package, if you sign up, you're going to get binaries, you're going to get spreads, you're going to get strangles, all on the same one. We don't want our members to have to pay multiples to get these, okay? If you sign up, you're going to get texted, you're going to get binaries, you're going to get spreads, you're going to get strangles, okay? Each one of these different packages is going to have different spreads, but are different signals, okay? We're doing this for liquidity's sake. So you no longer have to, pay for multiple packages, all right? You'll be able to get one package, and right now during the launch, it's going to be $97, not $147. $97 is going to give you signals on binaries and spreads and strangles. Okay. If you're a mastery course member, you've got some other offers as well about certain amounts of time on your first month and so on. That will show up on the sign up page if you log in, because it'll show, the back end will know that you're a mastery course member and your offer will be there. Okay. There's a step-by-step training course that will be available to you just as soon as you sign up. And everything you need to know about the signal service will be in this video and in the training course. Okay, it's all there for you. Okay, so some great news there. We've combined it all. You'll get, binaries, you get spreads, you'll get strangles. You don't have to buy multiple packages. $97 a month right now for this launch. So after this, any other signals offered in the future, any more packages open up, will be $147. So grab these if you want them. Okay, and these are going to be sent by text message only. Okay, we're not using any other way of sending them out at this time. You must have a US or Canadian phone number only at this time. Down the road, we'll look into some other options for international, but that's our only option right now. Again, there's limited spots available. These are going to be gone in no time. We have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of people wanting them. We're combining the packages, not making people pay multiple package. And instead of 147, they're only 97. And we had hundreds upon hundreds of people wanting these when they thought they were going to pay that much and multiple times. So needless to say, they're going to be gone. I don't have enough to go around. And that's why I don't mean to be rude in any way, saying this isn't a sales pitch. I'm going to just be honest with you and straight with you, what the signals are, what they aren't. If you want them, you need to grab them. Okay, use the sign up link below. Like I said, it'll be removed once they're all gone. Why limited spots? Well, like I just explained, we only have so many signals that can go out per day. And based on Nadex liquidity, we want to make sure that, there's liquidity. There's some signal services out there that go crazy and they try to sign up thousands of people and they tell you to get in on these market orders, and the liquidity's gone. You can't get in, right? Or you get like terrible prices. That's not fair to you. Yeah, I could promise you the world and sign up 1,000 people. Trust me, we've got the list. We've got the people interested. I can sign up 1,000 people and have 1,000 people give us their money for signals, but it's pointless if you can't get good signals. And it's pointless if you're not going to stick around, right? So we're not here just to market and sell signals, all right? We're here to deliver a good, solid signal service. And like I said, this is about quantity, about quality, not just quantity, okay? So that's why we're going to have 3 different packages, okay? 100 people per package. Each package will get, different binary and spread signals so that they're not overlapping, to, make sure the liquidity is good there. Also, guys, some signals will come out saying, hey, enter now, but most of them are going to have a heads up early entry. All right, we'll talk a little more about that. That way you can get ahead of the game and actually have a chance to get in. All right. Also, when all the contracts get taken out at a certain price, Nadex refills them in just a few seconds. Everybody getting these texts is going to get in at various times. All right, so we want to make sure that you can get filled for as many as possible. Okay. Some other questions we've gotten. Who's going to be sending these signals? Well, these signals will be sent out by myself, John, by Daryl Martin, as well as a select group of veteran Apex lead traders. Okay, so we've got a group that's doing this. What systems will be used to do these signals? Okay, well, it's going to be multiple different Apex systems. Some of them are current Apex systems. Some of them are old Apex systems. Some of it's just market reading. Some are advanced, systems developed by veteran traders, systems that I trade or that Daryl trades. It's going to be multiple. It's going to be a mix of systems, and it's not just going to be based on shorter term scalp systems. It's also going to be looking at long-term trends, long-term trades. Some signals you get are going to be short-term expiration. Some may be hours out or even 12 hours away, looking at long-term. Okay, especially like on Forex. Another reason we do that is for some of these longer term signals, again, giving people more chance and time to get into them. Okay, but we're going to focus very much, and this is part of the reason we're not promising 1,000,000 trillion signals a day like some of these guys, because they're pointless because you can't even get in them, right? We're going to focus on trying to get you signals ahead of time before a setup completes. All right, for any of you that are familiar with some Apex systems, let me give you an example. Let's say it's a power play 1. Okay, or let's say it's a power reversal and everything is in place except for the bar has not closed up or down and then gone a few more tips. But if we see everything else lining up, we're going to be sending some of those signals out earlier of, hey, if the indicative gets here, enter this contract for this price or less, as opposed to waiting till, hey, the bar's closed, the entry's in place, I went ahead and entered it on my end. I set my take profit on my end. Now I'm going to type out a text to you. Now I'm going to send the text. Then you're going to get the text. Then you're going to open the text. Then you're going to read it. Then you're going to log into Nadex. And then you're going to find it. And it's gone. That's pointless. That's what most signal services out there do, right? And by the time you go to get in it, it's gone. It's too late. You can't get in them. They give you these wild, crazy sales pitches and on their marketing page about, oh, we send out a signal every hour. We send out all these signals. Look how profitable we are. And it's pointless because you can't get any of them, right? That is not the point of signals. Signals are not about us looking good on a sales page saying all the ones we took. If you can't get any of them, it's pointless, okay? So that is our focus here, okay? Count size. People ask, hey, how much do I need to take the signals? Well, look, we're not financial advisors. I can't technically tell you how much you should put in your account, okay? Ideally, because I don't know your situation, your risk tolerance, all that. Ideally, I'd say you need about $1,000 in your Nadex account, okay? To be able to take binaries and spreads. But I'd suggest a minimum of 500. If you want to start with less than that, that is up to you, okay? There might be certain times, let's say there's multiple trades at once. Maybe you're not able to take every one if you have a much smaller account, but that is up to you. That's our recommendation. How are they sent? Trades are only sent when there's a setup or a potential setup about to happen, okay? We're not going to promise you certain times. Nobody can. I can't tell you, well, tomorrow's Wednesday, and I think there's going to be a setup at 1:21 p.m. on the NASDAQ. No one can tell you that. No one has a crystal ball. That's called trading, right? Successful traders trade when the right setup is there and the market conditions are there and reading the market is there and the strategy and system is following the rules. Signals can come at any time. Mainly they'll come during the day. You'll get some during the evening. There might even be some late at night. There might be random times where there's some overnight that are sent for London session, but majority of them will be during the day, okay? And again, they can come at any time. That's why we are going to be focusing very hard on, like I said, sometimes there will be a, hey, get in now, but get in for this maximum price. But we're going to try to focus on, hey, if the market gets to this level, then get in. Give you a heads up to get in, all right, beforehand. Step-by-step training course walks you through it all as far as how the text messages come. But the text messages, there's some signal services out there that just tell you go short on pound dollar. You have to figure out which spread. You have to figure out what expiration. We don't do that. Our signal text will tell you the exact instrument, the expiration, the strike, buy or sell, the exact indicative price, the maximum, where your stop should be, your take profits, and the outcome. Everything you need to know. And the step-by-step training course walks you through all of that. Okay? What do you need? Well, you need a US or Canadian phone number. You need to be able to receive and read a text, watch a step-by-step course, follow simple instructions, and you do need a basic understanding of Nadex. You don't need to be a pro and master, but understand basics of how to access the Nadex platform, how to find a contract or a strike, right? How to enter an order, set a take profit order, cancel or close an order. This is all covered in our step-by-step courses if you don't already know how to do this. We also have some step-by-step basic 101 courses that walk you through all this as if you know nothing. All right, all the training is there that you would need. It's all available to you in our courses. Okay, it's all provided. So how to take the signals? Okay, well, again, guys, I'm going through this very quickly here. This is all covered in the step-by-step training course. You can take them from a computer or laptop. Okay, you can use the Nadex mobile app. We talk about that and review that in the training course or the online. You can use the Apex Stop plugin. Okay, the Apex Stop plugin is a proprietary Apex tool. We're going to show you how to remote access it from anywhere from your phone. It helps you with early entry and trade management, so you don't have to sit there and watch it and babysit it. No other service offers this to you. No other Nadex signal service offers this. It is a game changer in the world of Nadex signals. It's a game changer in being able to get in early and actually take the trades. It's a game changer in not having to sit and watch and manage it. Okay? Be able to set it and get in, and then once you're in, go in and set your stops, set your take profits, and it auto manages the trade for you. It makes this a million times easier. Okay? And if we say, hey, enter this contract, if it reaches a certain price, you can watch it on your phone or computer, or you can simply input it here into the plugin and let it manage it for you. We have a ton of great tools here. We walk through it all in the step-by-step training course. Okay, so the actual signals, some will say enter now with all the info. Most will say enter if the price hits a certain level. Okay, and like I said, we send it before the setup completes, that way to give you an early heads up. Now, does that mean that sometimes that signal won't fill? Yeah, because the goal here is we want to be different than all these other services out there that send you a signal way late and you can't get in it. We're trying to let you get a heads up before the entry. Okay, but everything can be lined up. Rule 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're just waiting on that 5th rule to line up, which is, hey, this bar has to close at a certain level. And we're going to send that out. Hey, if it gets to this level, buy this contract for this price. Maybe the bar doesn't close, it goes the other way, right? And we'll tell you, hey, cancel that working order. So yes, there will be times where the signal doesn't fill. Okay, and some people are like, oh man, that's frustrating. Would you rather have some here and there that don't fill, but actually have the chance to get in? Or would you rather us send it to you way late? Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, there's no way around it. We're not changing it. If we ever do say, hey, enter now, there's going to be a maximum price. Okay, and if you can't get it for that price, you're not taking it. All right, very specific instructions. Okay, so we want to give you an actual chance to get in. Unlike these other services, you're going to get a mix. You're going to get binaries, you're going to get spreads, you're going to get strangles. If some of you don't know what strangles are, we cover it in the course. Okay, it's all covered in the course. So what are some different type of binary signals that you might get? Well, some might be that same hour, some might be the next hour, or hours out, or the end of the day. Okay, it's going to be a mix based on what the strategy or system is and what the market's telling us to do. Some, like on Forex, they have those daily expirations all throughout the day. We can go 12, 15, 18 hours out. There might be some longer term ones. There's going to be out of the money, at the money, and in the money binary signals, all mixed up. Okay. As far as stats on these, currently in the money stats, about 80%. What do I mean by in the money? Well, on a buy situation, buying for about $70, exiting around 90, or we're getting out around 50 bucks, okay, if it goes against us. All right, the current stats for these strategies and systems that this group will be sending out is about 80% on the in the money stats. Okay, at the money stats, that's around $50 buying or selling. Okay, 75% in the money is the stats, current stats on that. Now, out of the money one-to-one stat, what do I mean by that? Well, out of the money binary trades are going to be low risk binary trades, right? $10, $15, $20, $25, okay? And on what I mean by a one-to-one stat is some of these out of the money trades that will be sent, we're just looking to double our money. Hey, buy this for $20 and exit when it gets to 40, double your money, okay? Current stats on those trades are about 75%. Now, there's going to be certain other trades when we're looking for bigger moves where we'll use out of the money binaries for a little bit bigger moves, okay? Those stats are around 50%, okay? Now you say, oh, I don't like a 50% stat. Well, yeah, but when we're talking about getting in for $10 or $15 and exiting at 80 or 90, okay, run the numbers. That's a great stat, okay? Strangles, about 75% stat. Like I said, if you're not sure what strangles are, it's all covered in the course, okay? But these are the different type of binary trades that will be sent. These are the different current stats on them. And as always, past performance, not indicative of future results. I have to, put that disclosure in there as well for binaries and for the spreads, okay? Now, we will be sending spread signals as well. And same thing there. Some will be same hour, next hour, end of day. Okay, there will be some spread scalps that are sent. Current stats on those, 75%. What we're talking about there is a risk of about $30, going for like a 25 tick move, for example. Okay, or same type of thing before. Spread signals could also be sent on a little bit larger moves. Currently have a 70% stat. That's where we're risking about the same $30, but we're looking for a bigger, longer term trend, maybe a 50 to 80 tick type move. Okay, and again, past performance not indicative of future results. Okay, so stats will also be updated each trading day in the forum section. Okay, once you sign up and get going, you'll have a forum section where stats will be posted. Stats will normally be updated the next day, not at the end of the current trading day, because at times there can be trades that are still open if we have any long-term, for example, like Forex trades out there. Okay, success is about the right mix. It's not all just about win rate. It's about risk-reward ratio, good risk management, good systems, the ability to actually get into the signal trade, right? A good risk-reward, a good win rate, none of that means anything to you if you can't get in the trade. All right, so let's talk a little bit about why Apex is different, okay? Yes, most signal services out there are scams, or they're going to promise you the world. If any of y'all have been involved in them, you know that. A lot of them come and go. A lot of them are gone in a matter of weeks or months even, right? And they ruin liquidity. They don't understand liquidity. They don't understand how to make it fair to their customers. They don't care. All they care about is getting you to sign up. You can never get into the signals. They're always late. It's too fast. The market's moved. It doesn't matter how great their stats show on their sales page. If you can't get in the signals, who cares? Or they're bad signals, or they never fail, and they have a bad failure rate. A lot of issues that you've come to know from many of these little get-rich-quick little YouTube scams out there, right? Okay, it's all about good sales videos and marketing pages and hype and fluff and no results, or what I like to call icing and no cake. All right, if that's what you're looking for, if you're the type of person that falls for those get-rich-quick scams and the ridiculous promises of multiple signals all day long to keep you busy, or a signal every hour on the hour, this is just not the place for you. Okay, liquidity, like I said, others, they don't care about liquidity. You get bad fills in the market. They only care about getting you to sign up and take your money and run. They don't care about your success. At Apex, we're limiting the number of spots that we're even going to sell to assure good liquidity for you. And we're using limit orders in our instructions to assure you get the right pricing. We're giving you the specific contract instructions, and We're not focused on the number of people we can get signed up. We're focused on the quality of signals. Number of signals. There's some places out there that will offer you a signal every hour on the hour. Okay, let's just stop for a minute. Okay, if you, and please don't take this wrong, if you are going to fall for that and that's what you're looking for, please don't. Please don't. Okay? You do not, if you're the type of person that's going to fall for one of these signal scams that promise you a signal every hour on the hour, you need to right now log into your live account and withdraw every bit of money in it and stop trading live for a while, because you don't understand trading. That is not how the market works. The market doesn't just automatically give a signal every hour on the hour. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, do you really believe that? I can sit here and promise you, hey, sign up with me and I'll give you a signal every hour on the hour. Well, what if there's not a signal? What if there is not a setup at the top of that hour? What kind of crap signal do you think I'm sending you? What market do you think I'm going to look at and say, let me flip a coin and send these people a buy or a sell? Do you really want to trade and risk your live money on that? I mean, stop and think about that. Or they promise you 10 signals a day. Who can guarantee that? Who can guarantee you one an hour or hundreds a week, tons of signals? Okay? Even the ones that they can send are junk, or you can't get in them anyway. But that is not how the market works. If you really think a signal can be sent to you every hour on the hour, just please, first of all, do not sign up for these signals. But for two, do not sign up for any signals and do not trade your live money. You will lose it. Okay? You will lose it. And it doesn't matter how many they send if you can't get any of them. All right? We're only going to send a signal when there's a setup. And we're going to send it ahead of time as much as we can to give you a heads up. Good, legit signals, early potential entries, tools to manage these early entries and exits. I want you to have realistic expectations of profit, not a get-rich-quick scheme. How many signals are we going to send you a day? You know what? Some days there might be no signals, right? If the market is not reacting well, or if it's a crazy volatile day or some crazy news release, we might not send a signal that day. The next day, you might get 10. The next day, you might get 3. The next day, 1 or 2 or 6. Okay, we're going to send signals as they come. What is our goal? Our goal is to send you several signals a day, to get you 2, 3, or 4 signals every day on average. That is our goal. Okay, but could there be days where there's 0? Yeah. Could there be days where there's 10? Yes. If there's setups, that's when we're going to send a signal. Okay, we want to send you an average 3 or 4 signals a day. Okay, you know, I was talking to someone the other day. They sent me an email, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to call you out here, but you know, sent me an email of, you know, asking about performing. When these signals come out, I'm expecting a ton a day, and I just want to stay busy all day. And I was like, look, signals are going to come when there's a signal, when there's a good setup. I'm not just going to send crap signals to send a signal. Okay. And, you know, I was like, he's like, well, what can I make every month? Or what? Hey, no one can tell you that. Legally, I can't tell you that, but realistically, I can't tell you that. No one has a crystal ball to tell you exactly what signal is going to happen at what time, right? And I was explaining to this person, look, you got to look at this realistically, okay? And what are your realistic expectations? And I told him, I said, what if, I said, our goal is to get you an average of, you know, 2, 3, 4 signals a day. And he didn't like it. He wanted 40 a day. He wanted to be busy all day long. Okay. And I tried to explain to him, look, you've got to look at the numbers. I said, what if? I said, what if there was a signal service out there that was legit and good and only offered 1 signal a day? I said, and look, guys, let me just show you what I sent this guy. Okay. I said, look, what if it was an out of the money, risking $20, and the goal was to get out when you doubled your money at $40, right? So a $20 profit. And that's the only 1 signal you got every day. 5 days a week, right? So that's $100 a week, 4 weeks a month, right? And guys, I'm in no way promising you this. This is not a promise. This is me trying to get across a point. I said that would be $400. Okay, $400 of profit for the month. And you're paying $97 a month. Like 400%. Anyone that has an understanding of trading and compounding and, return would say that is unheard of. For him, it wasn't enough. He wanted 4,000%. He wanted thousands upon that. Okay, I said, look, this is not the place for you. Okay, and I said, no, I'm not even saying 1 signal a day. Our goal is to get you 2, 3, 4 signals a day, right? And some of them might be a lot better returns than that. Some days there might be 10 signals. But you have to be realistic about your expectations and understand that this is not about feeling busy and pressing buttons all day. Look at your return. Okay, look at your risk and return. Look at the quality that you're getting. All right, another scam out there. A lot of these places, they have scam stats and results. It's all in a demo account. They don't even trade their own signals live. Okay, Apex, every trade that we send by text will be traded in a live account. Okay, you can confirm that and look it up on the Nadex time and sales. All right, everything will be done in a live account. Another big scam out there. In the fine print, it's 10 contracts. You have this great sales pitch on this page and look at all these returns and last month was $1,700. But then you look and it's like, well, this is based on 10 contracts. So when you put that down to 1 contract, it was $170 profit for the month. With, hey, okay, fine. But inflating their numbers just to look good. Okay? And not at all addressing the fact that they're just inflating their profit numbers to make their sales page look good. And they're never addressing the risk. I mean, yeah, you could sit here and argue with me and go, well, I could do 10 contracts too. Why do you say that's a scam? Yeah, because you're not thinking about the time that they lose, right? And you risking 10 contracts at a time. Apex stats will always be based on 1 single contract. The stats you see in the forum, 1 single contract. Another big thing out there with a lot of these other signal services, they only do in the money. They don't understand IV and pricing and when to use in the money and when not to use in the money. And they'll show you an 80% win rate. And you know what? Most of them are not wrong. Most of that part right there is not a scam. Because any of you that understand in the money binaries understand that they actually have a very high win rate, don't they? Right? Because if they're buying at $80, okay, just from the pricing probability alone, that's about an 80% probability. So they really probably do have an 80%. But what they're also not telling you is that they don't do stops. They don't get out. So yeah, they made $20 profit on 80%, so 8 times, right? So yeah, $160 of profit. But then what about that 20% they lost? When 2 times they lost $80. How much is that? $160. So what did they make? 0. They were break even. Then they had to pay all the fees. You're actually at a loss. Do you see that? It's a scam. It looks great on their sales page. Hey, we had 80% win rate. And they probably did. 8 out of 10 times they won $20. But the 2 times they lost 80 each time. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's not all just about win rate, is it? Don't sit here and ask me, well, what is the win rate? And only ask me that. What is the win rate? What is the risk reward ratio? What's the return? There's so much more to it. And then in that fine print, they make it look good based on what? 10 contracts. How many of you right here can afford every single trade, 10 contracts at an $80 risk a contract and risk $800 per trade? And then what do you want? You want to fall for their little BS scam story about getting you 10 trades a day. That's $8,000 of risk. You see it? Come on, be real about it. Look at the whole picture here. Open your eyes, okay? They don't address those losses. They claim to be all these experts and understand all these things, and they don't. They don't understand when to trade what. Apex is going to give you a mix of signals, specific stops, specific take profit levels, exact instructions with good rates and good risk reward, knowing when to take what type, taking into account IV, market conditions, time of the year. And you know, some of these other places, they'll send you, like I said, trades you can never get in. You know, you'll never get filled. All they do is send you the direction of the market. They don't tell you exactly which one to take, which expiration to take, and they'll just say, oh, well, from the time we sent the signal to the time it expired, the market went down, so we're going to count that as a win. Okay? They don't address it. All right? They don't show you what you can do, you know, what they just leave it up to you to figure out which one to take, but since they called the direction right, they're going to call it as a win, right? Apex, we're going to send you the early entry signals to get in ahead of time. We're going to show only filled orders on our stats. We're going to focus on quality, not quantity. We're going to give you proprietary tools to help you with the entries and management. We're going to give you specific expirations, specific strikes, specific instructions, transparent stats and results, live account trades. Okay, so guys, I know I'm going fast here, but that's what we're offering. Real legit signals you can actually get into. Not get rich quick sales pitches, not promises of 1 million trades and promises you're going to make $1 million and you can quit your job. This is the holy grail. We'll never lose a trade. We have a crystal ball. We'll send you a trade every hour. If that's what you're looking for, one of those scam companies will gladly take all your money for it and gladly help you lose it all. Please don't sign up. That is not what we're here for. Apex is not the place for you. Okay, and I don't mean that wrong. That's just not what we're offering. We're offering real trading. This is how the markets work. Like I said, this isn't a sales pitch. I'm telling you what it's not just as much as I'm telling you what it is. If it's not what you're wanting, that's okay. Okay? That's okay. I don't mean any of this wrong. I don't want you to come in with expectations and be disappointed. I'm letting you know exactly what they are and what they're not. Okay? So if you want them, but get them now. If it's not what you want, no problem. Like I said, there's not enough to go around anyway, and I don't mean that wrong. I just want to make it clear what it is and isn't, and give as many people a chance as possible that want these to get them. Okay? I'm being real with you, giving you real expectations. If you want them, click the link below and sign up. Like I said, those of you that are Mastery Course members and a different special offer, log in and with your account and it will be there. If the sign-up's no longer there, the signals are all gone. But if it's listed, they're still available, better get them now. Okay? This is about to be released all over and to the public. They'll be gone. Again, special sales price of $97 for this launch of signals. After that, it will go up to $147. And as soon as you sign up, you'll have immediate access to the training course. And the first signals will start to go out Wednesday, September the 26th. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. Happy trading to you, and we hope to see you in some of our trade rooms as well.